Tashima Courier is here.
Sure am in. You're a day early. You were due in on flight 507 tomorrow.
Yeah, well, when I landed in Singapore, today's flight 507 was still on a gate hold. So I said to myself, Billy, why not go for it? Get an extra day in Hong Kong, bus over to Macau, catch a few rays, see the place where the girls feed you dinner with their fingers.
You didn't have any trouble with customs?
Me? Regular Teshima Courier? They never give us a second glance. If they did, you can bet I wouldn't take the risk of carrying Mr. Bourneville's bonus mail. Well, if I could just have my fee.
Of course. Give him his share.
What is this?
Why don't you tell me?
I didn't know what was in there. The bags are always sealed when Mr. Bourneville gives them to us. Didn't they have the seals on them?
No.
Hey, Joe, what's up? Calling direct. Brand on the line. What the hell can be so important it's worth the risk of calling direct?
This week's Tashima Courier turned up a day early.
What?
All he was carrying was shredded newspaper.
Must have stolen the money.
Oh, no. He said he didn't, and I believe him. His sincerity never wavered from beginning to end.
When the next courier's due? Paris and Zurich tomorrow. Marseille and Istanbul the day after. We got $15 million on them. Try to intercept them directly. Find out what they're really carrying. Put the hello on alert. Calling cars out. Where are we going? Tashima Tower. We're gonna find out what Bourneville is. I want him taken down within the next hour.
I feel a beat on the street tonight. The lights are bright and it
Well, I'd hope so. I mean, I don't deserve this.
Cover the front. We'll take the parking lot.
And finally, because we've heard that in Rio they have heat-seeking mosquitoes the size of Volkswagens, we would like to present you with your own anti-insect protection device.
So it's kind of a shame you're leaving, since it'd be a good thing to ward off Chick Sterling.
Did I just hear my name being taken in vain? Oh, no, please, don't let me interrupt the party. Unless, of course, you're planning on charging this to overtime.
No, it's okay. I had to get going anyway.
Well, actually, Tom, I'm sorry, but I've had to hold your chopper at the airport. Something's come up, and I've called an emergency meeting of the Executive Management Committee.
Well, you know, these travel arrangements are pretty complicated.
Our masters in Japan have summoned me to a spot review session on Monday, and I need to be fully briefed. Or the cutbacks could run far and wide.
Am I supposed to get some profound meaning from that look?
Now, I'll call you to the meeting when I'm ready. Be prepared to answer some hard questions, Booker. Alicia.
I don't like these delays.
Don't worry. I built in a big margin for error. It'll be at least tomorrow before Kendall finds out that the couriers are only carrying trash. Just drive out to the airport and make sure they don't leave without me. We'll be okay.
How nice to see you again. It's a shame because of security conditions you and I haven't met more often. I think it's time you and I had a little chat about your boss.
What do you think Chick's up to?
Chick? Who could tell? Though I might be able to find out.
Wait, how?
Okay. You know when Chick fired his last secretary? Before she left, she told some of us his computer passwords. She thought it was the least she could do.
Wait, you can pull his files from the LAN?
Oh, more than that, Dennis. He does everything on that computer. He even outlines his notes before a board meeting. I can pull all of it up. Yeah, we've been doing it all week. No. You should see some of the videotapes he rents.
Did you see anything on me or read anything on me?
Dennis, come on. We didn't do that. I mean, we were just doing it for fun. We haven't broken into anything confidential.
Well, it may not be right and it may not be smart, but we're talking about Chick Sterling here. We need all the help we can get.
Latin America. Bourneville's running. Just got a promotion and a transfer. Corporate chopper's taking him to the airport with our money after the board meeting's over.
We can't take him down at the airport. There's too much security.
Exactly. Get ready. I'll go join our chopper. We're going in.
Further, Mr. Booker shows little loyalty to the company, and though capable of initiative, his decisions are often rash and thrill-seeking. You want me to stop?
No, keep going. This is a better description of me than my high school yearbook. Go on.
Okay, these characteristics may not necessarily be dispositive, but his division, I guess he means you and me, operates at a net loss, and we can more inexpensively obtain investigative services by using outside suppliers.
That's it?
Yeah, recommendation section is blank, but you can guess what it'll be.
I can't believe Chick is really thinking about firing me.
Yeah, what do you care? I mean, your job is just a game anyway. I mean, isn't that what you say?
I don't know. I mean, I still want to win it, you know? I mean, that's the point of a game. Otherwise, it wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah, that's the point.
You would, be all right. I mean, they wouldn't think of laying you off, would they?
Depends on how big the cuts are. I've been laid off before. In fact, they only brought me back when they hired you. I don't have as many talents as you, Dennis. Basically, all I can do is type, and read other people's mail. I want to keep my job.
Here, look at me. Don't worry about this, all right? We're gonna fight it. I'll think of a plan to keep us going, okay? I got an idea, okay? Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me, what floor is the board meeting on? We're running a little late.
Late for what?
Late to take them hostage. Keep it looking normal. Padlock the fire exits. I'll get the phones.
All right, last quarter, our profits slipped by 8%. So Saka wants some answers and some cost savings. So it's going to be a long night, people. If any of you have any family or friends waiting on you, call them now. I don't want any interruptions after we get started. All right? Let's go. Jennifer, tell Booker I want to see him in 10 minutes.
I've got to get the rest of the files out of my car. If Chick calls, stall him, all right? I'll be back in 5.
Maria, could I speak to Elizabeth, please? Hi, sweetie. Honey, Maria's gonna stay and put you to bed, okay? Oh, Lizzie, I'm sorry. No, I have to stay. Elizabeth? Lizzie? Phone went dead.
Pops, don't lock up. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sure thing.
Where's Pops?
Went home sick. Had a slight headache.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on one right now.
Well, the internal lines work.
Boardroom?
Tell everyone to scatter and lock down their doors. There's armed men in the building.
Just a moment.
Do it right now.
It's Booker. He says there's armed men in the building.
Is this some sort of joke?
I'll phone his office.
Silence! Don't anyone move!
Kendall, what the hell are you doing?
Replacing you as president of Tashima North America, Chick. Now you tell me where Bourneville is, or I won't postpone my pleasure. I'll just kill you right now.
okay? What did you see?
Two men with machine guns, and I guess they were looking for us, but I was in here, so they didn't see us. What's going on?
I don't know, but that makes at least 5 of them. Listen, we gotta reach the police.
There's no outside lines.
There's gotta be a mobile phone around there somewhere. Someone must have one.
I think Simpson has one.
Well, show me that.
No, Dennis, please, no, I can't. I'm too afraid.
Listen, I'm afraid too. I am, all right? We can't just sit in here and do nothing. Look at me. Look at me.
No.
Listen. Show me where the phone is, okay? Show me where the phone is, all right? It's okay.
It's okay. It's down there.
Please, God, let it be charged up.
Metro Police.
Hi, this is Dennis Booker, badge number 9055.
How do you know him, chick?
Mr. Kendall used to be chief of security at Toshima before I fired him. He reported to Bourneville.
Bourneville isn't up here.
What about that plainclothes security man in the lobby?
We're going floor to floor, but it isn't easy.
Then we better expect the police. On the building alarm, rig up that video system. And once again, chick, where's Bourneville?
Yeah, I know I quit, pal, but I got shots fired and I got hostages down at Toshima Center. Give me the tactical commander now.
Bourneville! Damn. You search everywhere. The whole floor. You get his body out of here. We've got a problem here.
They're on their way, but they're not gonna be able to handle this.
Why not?
Too big a building, too many men, too many hostages. When did my phone start ringing?
Just after the gunman came through. But they wouldn't know we were supposed to be here, would they? So it must have been somebody from the boardroom, and the phone would still be off the hook.
Which means we could hear. Can you transfer it to this desk?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a little problem.
But since we have Toshima's best and brightest in the room, I'm sure that we can solve it. Over here. Sit down. That's it. Now, Bourneville was using some of Toshima's couriers to carry out funds out of the States for us. But he decided to celebrate his transfer by stealing this week's shipment. Well, he's very dead right now. We even have the boxes the money came in. The money itself is gone. Obviously, he hoped to get away with it and come back later and retrieve it. But $15 million is a lot of weight to hide. A couple hundred pounds, as a matter of fact. And he only had, what, 5 minutes to do it in? So where did all that money go?
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Let the women go. I'll cooperate with you. I'll help you find it.
How does that sound like to you? You think that's a good idea?
Let the secretaries and assistants go. They're not paid enough for this.
Actually, I'm not gonna let anyone go. You're all money in the bank to me. I think you're gonna help me anyway. And I brought a little aid that will help your concentration immeasurably.
Got police inbound.
Okay. Monitor in place? Yes, sweetheart. You better learn your lines.
Please don't try to enter the building. The alarm system has been set. If anyone opens any door or window, we'll all be killed. They tell me that we are seated in front of something called a Claymore mine. It's been wired into the alarm board on this floor. If the alarm goes off, it will explode. Apparently, it's like a giant shotgun shell. The gunman standing behind it will be unharmed. We will all be killed. The people holding us have no demands. They seek no ransom. They do not want transportation out of the country. They only wish to be left undisturbed in the building for another hour. And then they will fly away, and they say that they will free us. So please, don't do anything foolish. Just give them what they want.
Get Booker on the line.
They're going to kill them.
What?
The gunman wouldn't appear on camera. They wouldn't even talk to you on the phone, which means you can't make a voice print. They're gonna try to hide every trace of their identity, which means they're probably gonna kill the hostages right after they get their money.
You're overreacting. How could they escape?
It's a moonless night, which means they're gonna try to risk losing you in an air chase. They gotta be stopped inside.
No, Booker, now you listen. You do something, anything at all, you're gonna get them killed.
The way I see it, every minute we waste is gonna make it that much harder to rescue them. So don't call me back until you have something real to say, all right?
Dennis, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Can you pull up Chick's memo on that terminal? Because I got an idea that may buy us the freedom to operate. Hurry up. You know they're gonna come up looking for us.
Nothing. How could $15 million vanish in 5 minutes?
I don't know, but I wonder if our friend in the lobby doesn't have the answers. Keep this place guarded and get everyone else searching for him. I want him found. And try looking in the corporate directory. See if anyone's listed as an investigator or a security agent.
Nothing, nobody's talking.
Okay, how do you want the vote to read?
Unanimous.
Done and closed.
Good, because we got company.
What?
Go for the stairwell.
I can't.
Well, you better, or I'll shoot you myself. Go.
clever at hiding, Mr. Booker, but if you're all so wise, you'll call me at 551, because if you don't, a hostage will be killed every 5 minutes until you do. Your running days are over, my friend.
Turn yourself in.
Yo, Joey! Bomb squad says they can't cut power and get to it.
What about the utilities hub?
They're alarmed, too. You want to hear something great? Really great? Toshima makes the best alarm systems in the world. Lieutenant, there is no way in.
That's very good.
I'm not coming in.
Good. Fine. How do you want to hear the hostages die because you haven't surrendered? Shall I broadcast it on the PA system or put it out on the video screens?
Any way you want it, pal. I'll even give you a list where to start. Why don't you try Chick Sterling? The bastard just fired me, and the rest of your precious hostages voted for it. You want to know what he said in my termination memo, huh? That I lack loyalty, that I make lousy decisions, that I'm a pretty much net loss in life.
You're bluffing.
I'm grabbing part of your cash and using it as my retirement fee. I'll take my chances getting past the cops.
Look, why don't you just sit tight? I'll cut you in on a share.
Come on, man. My judgment's better than that. I'd rather take my cut in cash than in bullet lead. Don't bother me again. I'm out of here. Can you pick up my phone from downstairs? I left it on hold.
Yeah.
Booker says you fired him.
He's lying, isn't he?
No, he's not. Pull Booker's file up on my monitor, please.
It's all here. Do you want me to read the recommendation? Accordingly, I move that the Management Committee abolish the Investigations Division and terminate Mr. Booker without notice. The vote was recorded as unanimous at 7:57 this evening.
Find him. Do whatever it takes to kill him. Do it now!
The hostages?
Well, we're not gonna waste them on him. Save them for later.
This is where the fun starts.
Which is?
Find the cash and buy back the hostages.
I wish I could help you. But I don't think I can. This is the end of the line for me.
Elaine, you can't do this. I need your help. There's too many bases to cover, too many doors to watch. I can't even operate a computer.
Dennis, look at me. I'm a coward, okay? Always have been, always will. I've had little jobs, little dreams. Biggest thing I ever went out for was girls' field hockey in high school.
So?
Don't you get it? I'm afraid that I'm gonna freeze at the wrong moment, and I'm gonna get you killed.
Hey, man, I'm fine. I'm thrill-seeking. And if you're using me as an excuse to hide, man, that's fine. You'll be all right up here. These gunmen are gonna kill him anyways until they get what they want, one by one. So it's up to you, man. You can sit around the rest of your life and eat Twinkies and watch TV and be bored to death. Or you can go for it.
Where's going for it gonna take us?
Bourneville's office.
No, he's right. We should try to help so we can go home soon.
No. Now, the longer we keep quiet, the longer we live.
How can you be so sure?
Jennifer.
There is no way for us to know how to handle this. My advice would be, do not draw attention to yourself. Let us take the heat.
There's no reason to let him die. Help me stop the bleeding. What are you doing, buddy? You'll be sleeping this one off in the closet. If I live, I'll tell the paramedics where you are.
All right, who wants to go home? Who has an idea where the money is?
I have an idea. Have you looked in the air conditioning vents?
Naturally.
Well, what about the janitor's cleaning carts on Bourneville's floor? They're locked in the service closets.
Let's try.
Nothing. They searched everywhere.
Do you know how to run Bourneville's computer?
Kinda. I temped for him a few times.
Pull up the building plans.
I don't know. I can't tell. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any hidden spaces or anything.
We're talking boxes and boxes of cash, man. It just doesn't disappear. Squeaky clean. Damn.
Bourneville was head of operations, Dennis. He knew this building inside and out. He could play it like a synthesizer.
What do you mean?
If you were on his good side, he programmed the damper so you got plenty of air conditioning. If you weren't on his good side, you could barely get a light bulb out of him.
And the air conditioning system isn't on, but they always leave it on during the boardroom meetings. Of course it's clean. It's just been scrubbed by 1,000,000 pieces of paper.
What?
Check the programming. How's the air conditioning set?
The dampers are closed on every floor. Except for this one. He programmed this building to be the world's biggest vacuum cleaner.
And this is the nozzle. Turn it on. Where are the main filters for the air conditioning system?
The basement.
Come on, let's go.
All right.
You must be Mr. Booker.
And who are you?
Oh, I think you know. You must have captured Zach's weapon. What a shame. He's always been so sloppy. Firing off full clips and forgetting to reload.
Don't do it, pal.
Why not?
Everyone swinging the building from the top floor down. Keep men in the stairwell so they don't move towards the basement. Now!
The time for thinking is over. The time for dying has begun.
I know where the money is. I can lure them there.
No, it's too dangerous.
You're gonna start shooting them anyway.
Except we can't get past the alarm.
It doesn't matter. They'll have the hostages with them. Come in through the utility tunnel when you get my next call.
Let us get back to you.
No! It's going down. I want you to be there. Where are the filter traps?
I think it's this way.
I think I'll kill you first.
No, but I tried to help you.
You kill her, no one will help.
Let's make it a double.
Don't do it, Kendall.
What?
I know who you are and I know what you want. And I have it.
How do you know so much?
I'm psychic.
You're crazy.
Oh, you've been reading chicks' memos too, huh? Well, I may be crazy, pal, but I'm also generous. Take a look in the elevator. It's coming your way.
He really does have the money. How? Okay. All right, it's obviously you found about $250,000. But where's the rest? What are your terms?
The money for the hostages.
That's too stiff a bargain, pal. You know, we're watching the elevator panel in the lobby. We know you're in the basement.
Well, then you probably also know that me and the money are sitting right next to the boilers. Oh, those flames are hot. Jeez! You know, I always wondered if this stuff would look like paper when it went up in flames.
All right. You got a deal. We're coming down.
I want to see every hostage down here. Or Jashima's gonna turn from gassy to dead presidents.
Tell the others to hold their positions. Bring them. It's safest if we bring them with us. Besides, there's no way you can free them before we kill them. Don't forget to bring the mine. Where is he? Stay.
Not a word, darling, and not a movement, except your feet in the direction I tell you. Let her go, Kendall.
On the contrary, drop that gun or I'll kill her!
No, you won't. You're not gonna shoot her. She'll go for it and give me a clear shot.
No, she won't, my friend. Trust me. I'm experienced at this. She's too afraid to try anything like that.
You don't know her the way I do, pal. When the moment comes, it's gonna come real soon now. She's gonna prove a lot of people over the years that they're very, very wrong. And dive right out of the way. Aren't you? No! Come here, baby. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Are you serious, Booker? You want the chance to take outside clients?
Yes.
Why?
Because you were right, Chick. It makes no sense for me to do all the routine investigative work around here. Let me do what I'm good at. Let me do the radical stuff, the street stuff. Then I'll take in outside clients and I'll show you a good profit.
Is there any precedent for this?
Sure. Plenty of corporations have outside investigative services. Tashima has at least 20 divisions that deal directly with the public. I don't think one more could make a difference.
You really want to do this? Play by major league rules and risk striking out when you could have a free pass?
Yes. I don't want some phony job at Tashima just because you think you owe me a reward. Let me do what I'm good at. And then take the sort of cases I need to handle. I need to use Tashima's resources.
What if your choice of clients embarrasses us? Or your division still runs at a loss?
Well, then you do what comes naturally, chick. You fire me. So, what do you say?
Elaine, you feel the same way?
Actually, now, yes, I do.
Would you two excuse us for a moment, please? You know, Booker, obviously you cracked my password on the computer system in order to pull off what you did.
Yeah, I know. It worked, didn't it?
Yes, it did. But you must have been doing it before all this went down. I understand that, Booker. I mean, snooping in my files was a strategy almost worthy of me. In fact, it's the sort of thing I might have done at your age. But it puzzles me, Booker. You always seem to have this attitude that you think you're better than I am. More hip, more idealistic.
No, chick.
Save it. Just remember one thing. You're never going to prove that to me by becoming like me. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's shake on it.
Does this mean we got a deal?
Oh, yeah. You do what you did best, Booker. You talked me into it. Until you screw up, we got a deal. Booker, you really want to show me gratitude? Go out and start making me money.
You mean right now, today?
Listen, I still have an 8% profit shortfall to report to Japan. Maybe you saved our lives, but that doesn't go into my bottom line.
I don't believe you. Don't ever change. There'll never be another one like you.
I feel